This guy's videos on Instagram are getting millions of views. TikTok is approaching the audience of 500,000 people, and every sports public now and then publishes Andrew's video wondering how he even manages to do such complex power elements of calisthenics while catching the balance on completely different constructions, from gymnastics rings and stools to the hell out of ordinary kitchen plates. Today I went to see Andrew to find out what spell helps him to levitate on all these things and how much he trains to be able to do it all. And also we went to his house, tested the miracle dishes which can withstand a weight of 73 kg, talked to Andrew's wife, and in a very unusual way celebrated his 500,000 subscribers in TikTok. Well, what can I say? Sit back and make your favorite drink and be ready to enjoy my Russian accent. It all started with the fact that on my crutch I waddled to the Botanichny Sad in Kharkiv to meet with Kirill and Andrew. We planned to start a new rubric, reality or fake, in which viewers, that is you, will need to guess which trick athletes really perform and which we have performed with the help of editing. By the way, write down what do you think of the idea in the comments. Anyway, after 100 episodes about different athletes on my Russian channel, I have never seen anything like that. However, see for yourself. In 2018 everybody tried to do planche on rings and so on. It was hype. When I came back from circus, quarantine has begun, and I decided that I must do new planches, stunts, I must surprise people. Eventually I did planche on the rings. Also a guy named Misha Grekov could do this for a few seconds, but I decided to do it for 8 to 10 seconds. That's why I came to the training and practiced for 2 hours. Just did it over and over again. Eventually now I hold the planche for 22 seconds and did push-ups on the rings. Nobody still can do the same. I asked a lot of athletes to repeat, but they failed. How did you come up with this new thing like holding on one finger? I did it on the floor first, feet apart, and then I saw a challenge on TikTok where you must stand up from the floor on one hand. Eventually I decided to upgrade it to make it harder. So I decided to hold tube which is above the floor and lift on only one finger. Also, I asked people to repeat on TikTok, but still nobody did. I hope somebody can do it on YouTube. If so, tag me. In addition to the planche you have already seen, Andrew came up with an idea of holding planche on 2 electric scooters, riding in parallel. We had made countless attempts, but apparently today was not our day. After all, this was the first time Andrew tried it, and it wasn't the balance that mattered so much, but the same speed of the scooters. In any case, this is how the process of learning happens, through the failures and attempts over and over again. But the street is not where Andrew surprises people. Often it happens right in his home, where every chair, all furniture without exception is not just a thing, but the very real sports attribute. And who would have thought, but even the plates Andrew uses far more than just to eat from them. The main problem of TikTok is frequent blocks. I've been blocked for 5 times. If one more block, the channel will be blocked forever. They don't allow to show something like planches on plates. I didn't upload on the plates, by the way, because I knew they will block me. I was blocked for 2 days because I did planche on the bike, and the last time I was blocked because of the little girl behind me. It was in the park. There are a lot of people there. You can't control every time who is in the shot. She was meaner and in the swimsuit. 3 days I couldn't post anything, so activity disappears. TikTok reaches begin to drop. I always trying to do a good content to reach the level which been before. I know several people who were blocked for dangerous actions. I think everybody knows Stephanie Milinger. She has approximately 500,000 subscribers on Instagram. She reached 150,000 on TikTok. She does unreal things. Eventually she was blocked forever. I texted texted her about TikTok and she said, I'm not going back to TikTok. I came home to Andry on purpose to check out what are these plates made of. Can you explain me why don't they break? I also don't know. First time when I did planche I was scared. I thought it will break down and this is not my own apartment. I was afraid the housekeeper can see and say something like, where are my plates? By the way, he did planche 3 times today. These plates withstand everything, so these are not special plates. Okay, $1,500 for plates for Imperium. Link down below. I came to the circus in 2015 with Bar Styler's team. In 2015-2016 we did workout, signed the contract and came back to Ukraine. In 2016 I was offered to perform on 12 meters pylon. This was a rotating mast. I had to climb on it and worked on the top. I did planches, handstands, flags, wobbling from side to side. I worked like this all 2018, and last time I worked on this pylon in winter on the ship before quarantine, in Washington, in Finland and in Sweden. Even during the windy weather I worked, but it was very dangerous because I could fall. Several times I almost fell off. If once I fell off, I would never come back to sports career. 12 meters it is very dangerous. So do I plan to come back? I think for a long contract, 100% no. If 2 or 3 days or maximum 1 month, then yes. The thing is that now Andry is engaged in TikTok and personal management of athletes, and his previous activities, as you know, very helped to gain enormous experience, not only in terms of tricks, but also such a feeling that absolutely killed the fear of falling. And most importantly, he knows how to do it right without getting serious injuries. But anyway, I was very interested in how his wife Julia feels about all this. Let's ask her. Tell us, how did you meet?
We met in circus in France. We were just friends for a long time. After we finished the contract, we became a couple. Honestly, my heart breaks every time I see this. I remember the day on the ship. It was stormy weather and Andrei climbed up to the pylon without safety rope. I was scared for him. I saw people say, wow, cool, cool, and I was standing and thinking, God, please save his life. I always support him and say that everything will be okay. And when he climbs down, I feel relief, like, oh, thanks God.
What do you think about TikTok?
Honestly, in the beginning, I also thought it's something minor, but Andrei said, I know what I do, I know what I want to reach, and I believed in him. I believe that he can get what he wants, and I see people who recognize him outside, ask for a photo and say, you motivate me, thank you very much, and so on. And I think it's really cool because he does useful content that motivates people to do sports, and it's impressive.
Теперь сделай отжимания. Брат, а мы идем тренироваться!
Тише!
А что здесь происходит?
Брат, смотри, обо мне сюжет делает на Motivation.
А я?
А ты кто такой?
Привет. Обо мне сюжет делаешь, брат, мы там вместе делаем все. Нет?
Завтра приходи.
Как видео снимать, так приходи, да? А как сюжет? Так все, ты...
Чё? Не обращай внимания на это, дурачка. Давай продолжим, пожалуйста.
According to Andrew, it sometimes takes him up to 3 hours to shoot some videos. This sketch we shoot in just 19 minutes in order to show you the process of how it happens. Something similar to the work of Vitaly Orechov, but with the combination of unique static elements, which in such various by Andrew perhaps no one did. Do I need to show the first video with 500k views? Yes.
Это самое первое видео, которое 100 тысяч.
And the first video which started to get views. That is with such simple videos began the way Andry in TikTok. And soon he will break the bar of 500,000 subscribers, whom Andrew has also decided to celebrate in a special way. Every second I thought the plates are about to break down, but they didn't. It caused a furor on Instagram. I didn't upload it on TikTok because I would be blocked at once. On Instagram everybody were like, how? For what? You could have been injured and so on. But I always want to do what others cannot. I'm trying to show that statics may not be boring, but unique. So statics forever. On that very philosophical note, I want to firstly express a huge respect to Andrew for his uniqueness and motivation, and ask you to write a comment in case you want to see the second part of this guy. With you as always was Fedor Chepki. See you later. Bye.